Hi y'all, and welcome to my channel. It's Brandy, and in the light, in the dark. Hi, how are you? If you are new to my channel, I do tarot, apparently, oracle and tarot readings put together is tarot. Okay, I'm just not gonna start over, and we're just gonna deal with the fact that, like, lighting is what it is, because really the first few minutes of this are going to be me talking and getting ready, but then it's all about the cards and you'll be able to see them just fine. Oh. Hi, how are you? Are you good? Okay, I am Brandy. You are clearly you. This is just going to be a general reading for December. You'll find on this channel that I do have a reading for your sun sign. You can also use that for your rising or moon sign as you like. And then I do love, relationship, finance, those two separate, so that those, if you're interested in particular things, you can find what you're looking for. And then periodically I will do pick a cards as I feel like. I'm also a smoke bender, which is why when my incense is going, it's always in my face. What is happening today? Okay. I'm going to start by getting ready. I usually put on some different oils and things like that. And so I'm just going to start doing that while I finish talking to you for a couple of minutes, because it is December 1st. And this is kind of a big deal. This is just an intuition balm to assist with intuition. And let's see. Let's talk about December, shall we, while I get ready to read cards for you. Just stick with me for a couple of minutes, because this month is bonkers and this year has been bonkers. How are you holding up? Like, as best you can? Doing the best you can? Finding gratitude, I hope. That's not easy this year, but that is the secret, I promise. If you can find some things to be grateful for, even if it's just like simple, tiny things, that's gonna make all the difference in how things go. Yeah. So I hope you're holding up okay. Getting through the COVID in the whole world. But like, okay, December, holy moly, can we take a second? Because like astrologically, now this isn't my thing. I'm not an astrologer, but if you are on the YouTubes or the Instagram or the Facebook, I don't know about Snap, I don't know about TikTok, although I'm pretty sure TikTok's got it covered too. Astrologers are going crazy right now. They're losing their minds in the best way possible. There's so much info. Let's talk. Okay, so full moon, right? Full moon Gemini, along with, I'm sorry, I have notes in front of me because there was so much nonsense that I had to write some of it down. Not an astrologer. Okay. I just like to be transparent. So, yeah, hey, happy birthday, Sagittarius. I would sing, but nobody wants that. Happy birthday to you. And yeah, so from 11:20 to like 12:21 or something, we're in Sagittarius season, right? Get a little aura cleanse going. So happy birthday to Sagittarius. And then like, hi, we're entering the age of Aquarius. So you have power days coming up of 12/18, 12/19, 12/20, and 12/21 this month if you're looking for your power days. Can we take a second? Because honest to God, when I say we're entering the age of Aquarius, I feel like a big dork, because I just thought that was a song from a musical. You guys know Hair? I don't know if Hair would be done nowadays. It seems like people would get kind of upset at it. It's very straightforward and it's very serious and it's real, and I feel like people would take it the wrong way. They wouldn't take it from the time period it was written. But like, age of Aquarius. We're entering into the real age of Aquarius. What the hell does that mean? I know. So I really did think it was just a song. I'm not gonna lie. I cynically looked this up because I thought it was a song. So we had the penumbral eclipse which, sorry, anointing can take a second. It's kind of like a penumbral is a fancy word for partial eclipse, which is kind of like a pretend eclipse. Alliteration. And like, pretty much what that was doing with the full moon was it was kind of helping to remove what isn't true. Okay? So we have this moment happening right at the beginning of December where things are just being removed that aren't true, that aren't serving, that aren't integrating, things that pretend resonate with you. And then you have Gemini energy coming in, which is like kind of janky for everybody, because for Sagittarius and Gemini people, they're not going to feel normal because they have polar opposite situations going, and it's going to diminish the Gemini energy. So you've got that with the full moon. So you've got the partial eclipse. Then you have Jupiter and Saturn. What? They're doing the great mystical conjunction. I like to think of this like the dark crystal. It makes me super happy. It hasn't been done, it's like every 250 years or something, right? So almost the entirety of the United States, because we are a baby country, whether people want to agree with that or not. But like, so we've been in this one area where Jupiter and Saturn are together for like 200 years. It's the age of the worker. It's the age of the idea of working for what you want. So Jupiter and Saturn are moving. And where are they moving into? Aquarius. And what do we like about Aquarius? Well, we like that, sorry, I gotta like move things down onto the floor that I don't need on here. We like that Aquarius thinks out of the box. And they're always getting stuff done, but they're doing it their own way. They're coming up with stuff on their own, right? So you combine that with Jupiter, who is all about gifts. And from like 12/21/20-ish to 12/29/2021, try and say that, that's awkward. That's like a whole year of gifts from Jupiter. And they're coming from Aquarius, so that means you're going to have the out-of-the-box thinker combined with the gifts that you've been waiting for, and they combine like this, and you're going to have unexpected, unfamiliar, unforeseen, alliteration, just gifts coming. And you're not going to be, like, you're never going to see these things coming, and it's going to be happening for everyone. But wait, hold up, because then you have Saturn, which is like, he's like the justice card, right? He's like the judge of it all. So at the same time as you're having all these gifts come towards you, you're also going to have Saturn, who sees all of your lives, sees your past lives, sees your current life, sees the decisions that you're making, whether you like it or not, and is looking at, have you learned the lessons that you need to learn? Are you doing the things that you need to do? And looks at, is in charge of your career, is in charge of your wealth, is in charge of all of your gains, which is not necessarily wealth, right? Because you can gain a lot from lessons and things like that. And then you have all of that happening and looking at your incoming goals, and it's just this whole conglomeration of massive manifestations coming true. You have health goals, you have wealth goals, you have, I don't have another elf to make another alliteration, so we'll just go with it. You have goals. This next year is all about opportunity, innovation, the path that you've been trying to find coming forward, being made clear to you, and communication being the main source of how things go. So we were in a period of time where what needed to happen, like everything was work related, and that 200 years has passed, and now it's switching over into a different scenario where communication is what it's about. And then on top of all of that, you have the new moon in Sagittarius on the 14th, and then later in the month you have the full moon in Cancer, which is like, talk about psychic energy upticking at the end of this month. It's gonna be a crazy ass month. Are you excited? I'm kind of excited. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, okay? We are going to be using, okay, I'm just looking at the different decks I have. I'm actually using the Guardians of the Night Tarot today for your December read. I have on deck the Ethereal Visions Tarot for clarifications. I have 2 spirit guides decks that we're going to be doing flower messages today. So first is going to be your overall energy for the month. This is your overall December reading. If you want more specifics, please look for those other videos. Okay. Overall energy for the month. The next one will be, where do you need to let go? That's whatever the fears are that are coming up. Sorry, you're going to hear the children. They exist, and sometimes they forget that I'm filming and working. We go with it. So that's where your fears are going to need to be faced, let go. Like, what is not serving you, okay? Then after that, where can you dream bigger? What does Spirit want you to spend time in imagining bigger, doing more investment in? Obstacles that are getting in the way of your dreams. Then what is working in favor for you? The overall outcome of your goals if you stay on the path that you're on right now for December. Then what spirit animals to work with? Again, flower messages, and then I will pull a dark goddess archetype for you. So that's what you can expect. And I'm going to call in, and we're going to get started. Okay? Okay. I'm going to put that there so that I can focus on it if I need it. I'm just going to light a little Palo Santo for you just because. I mean, I do have my incense going, a little sandalwood if that is what suits your fancy. Maybe I'm going to light it. There we go. All right. So this is for you. So good. And me. Okay. All right. Ready? Okay, so this part might be a little bit loud, so just watch your ears because the shuffling gets loud. Okay? All right. Call in the guides to help us to know what we need to know for December's overall reading for the human collective. Wow. Maybe you don't want me to use these cards. Maybe I won't shuffle them on the table because that is loud for you guys. We invite the guardians of the north. The guardians of the east. The guardians of the south. And the guardians of the west. To watch over us, ground us, keep all elements present during this reading. And we just want the best messages we can for December 2020. 5186, I believe, of the human collective. Alrighty. No evil, malicious, malignant spirits may enter today. No prankster or joking spirits, only honest answers that are in as clear a manner as we can get. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna do the best we can. I really don't edit these videos. Whoa, slippery cards today. I feel like I dropped a card, but I can't see it. Yep, there it is. Don't mind me. All right. So that was not spirit. That was me, because these cards are a little bit slippery. Let's just self-adjust, shall we? All right. A couple of things. The lighting's going to be weird because I'm in front of a window. Second, whatever happens with the cards going here forward, it just is what it is. I really don't edit, and I'm sorry if that bothers you, but it is what it is. Okay? So, I'm going to be looking over here because that's where I put my notebook. And if we could have the overall energy for December, 2 cards came out. The Wheel of Fortune and the World. Could not possibly have a better energy for the month of December. Can we take a second, please? I'm going to show you these each individually because they're really beautiful. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, which hopefully you can see. I have to hold the cards in front of my face so that the camera focuses. The cards are more important than me. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune here, and it came out upright. This is good luck. This is good fortune. This is a portal to be able to walk through to manifest whatever goals you're looking for. It is, it literally is, for me, the Wheel of Time is a full year saying, hey, from this point of this reading going forward is good luck. It's a year of abundance, a year of fantasticness. I mean, honestly, we're talking about a huge shift in energy, and it doesn't surprise me that this card came out. This card has the 4 owls of, you know, the 4 winds, all of the effort of the 4 winds coming in. That's air energy. That's a switch into a whole different type of energy from what we've been in. That's extensive communication coming in, wisdom coming in. You also have the snake, but it's not an Ouroboros. It's a snake that is just continual going like this. Yeah, so you've got wisdom. If you work with Hecate, that is her showing up saying, hey, I'm gonna be here this month. I'm gonna be paying attention. And then on top of that card, so Wheel of Fortune, amazing, fantastic. We love that. You have the World card. So again, everything, and it's a bumblebee. I mean, I just love this card. Sorry, I try to make sure this is focusing. I just love the beauty in this card. This is everything that you think is impossible is actually possible starting this month. And you gotta really take that message, okay? Because what we think as humans is impossible is really ridiculous, because our senses are so small. We're so fragile and small, and we don't take in, we're not aware of how much else is available. And so when we say things like, that's impossible, or I desire this, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Well, you're the one putting those barriers up, because Spirit is clearly saying to you, hey, be like the bumblebee. Scientifically and logically, the bumblebee shouldn't be able to do anything that it does. It shouldn't be able to go from flower to flower and collect with stuff adding to its legs. Like, that's where it puts its pollen, right? Is on its legs. And it make little sacs. And it gets to be heavier than it already was. And then it flies around, which bumblebees should not be able to fly, y'all. Like, science says, math, which is, you know, the language of the universe, sorry, hair sticking to lip gloss, is, it says bumblebees shouldn't be able to do what they do. Let's take a second. Just take a second. Because platypus exist. Have you even looked into that recently? Platypus are bioluminescent, I'm sorry, there's a difference. They glow in the dark. They have duck beaks, they have fur, they are mammals, which doesn't make any sense. They have webbed feet. Like what? Or even more amazing, impossible situations like the mantis shrimp. Look up the mantis shrimp and be amazed. The universe is saying to you, stop putting these boundaries in your way, because you can have anything. You can do anything. The universe is amazing. Earth is amazing. You have this crazy, fantastic way, and it's now time for you to step past your personal thoughts of, look at, can you see I've been cleaning? This is my bag of cleaning. I come to you how I am. But this is the universe saying, hey, now is the time to step into this. This is fantastic and beautiful, crazy, amazing energy. Okay, and this is universal, as above. This is heaven sent energy. This is angels speaking to you, because there is a lot of that yellow glitter light energy coming in. So as far as I'm concerned, get that soul chakra work going. Okay, now don't do any of that if you're not grounded. Like do some root chakra work and then do soul chakra work. And that's your overall energy for the month. I mean, honestly, we can't get a better start to the reading for December. Like, I just kind of want to stop here. You got 20 minutes of me rambling anyway, might as well, right? All right, well, let's see, where do we need to let go? All right, so for those watching this video, where do we need to let go? Okay, strength. You've got the mouse with the snake. Strength, there's the heart there. So this is being afraid of shedding what doesn't serve you. This is feeling small. This is not being true to yourself. This is fear of standing up for yourself, fear of not being worthy, almost. And you have poppies here, which is a little bit of addictive problems. So that could be codependent relationships showing up. It can also be, you know, honest to God, addictive tendencies taking over. Look at those things. See if any of them resonate with you. If you need to move out of any of those, it's time to let go. If those things don't serve you, move forward and use the moon energy that is present. Look it up, see how it affects you, see what house that stuff is in, and how you can do better, okay? Also, when this card comes up in the letting go area, okay, so this is, what do I need to let go of? Well, what you need to let go of is the fear that you don't have enough strength to do the thing. This can be inner strength, right? We're going into the holidays. A lot of people feel like they don't have the strength to get through the holidays. A lot. You're not alone in that. Ask for help. Reach out. Talk to people as best you can. You know, you're not really going out in the world, so call. Do the old-fashioned thing and call or text and communicate that you need help with your strength. This can be addictive issues with willpower. This can be strength in relationships of setting boundaries and maintaining them. This is a great month to get the book Boundaries and read it and start practicing some of the things in that. No affiliate, it's just a great book if you have trouble with boundaries. It's a light read. It also can be, when the strength card comes up, okay, it can also be a message to double check what you feel is constricting you, you know, because it's probably not real. It's probably you creating that, and you can let go of that. You can say, you know what, I am not restricted. There is no constriction on me. I am limitless. I'm boundless. I accept limitless answers. That kind of thing. Okay? Where can I dream bigger? So where in this collective that will see this video, where can they dream bigger? Where can they imagine more? What growth will serve them? Oh, this feels good. I'm trying not to bounce. Okay, that's just a whole lot of cards. Okay, this is the one they want. This is not. Four of Cups. Ooh, rest. All right, so check it out. Four of Cups. Now remember, there's always that gift waiting with the Four of Cups, and there's always the three down here. So remember your Four of Cups. In this deck, this is an armadillo, which is this is an animal that has a hard outer shell and a soft underbelly. Same with the snake, right? Hard outside, soft under, okay? So what you want to pay attention with the Four of Cups coming up as what can you dream bigger is, honestly, are you taking care of yourself enough, or are you putting so much energy up in shielding that it's causing you to not see what is going really well? So 2020 is the year of the nonsense. I would use other words, but YouTube wouldn't like it. So what they're saying is, now is the time to look for your Three of Cups. Now is the time to say, I am thankful. And yes, okay, so there's a couple different traditions. I know Jewish tradition, and I know a couple others where maybe you've heard this phrase before. This too shall pass. Did you know that the phrase "this too shall pass" is used in when bad things are happening and you have to think to yourself, I can get through this for a few seconds, this too shall pass. I can do this for a few more seconds, this too shall pass. And you just keep telling yourself. However, it's also used when really good things are happening to ground you, to keep you balanced, where you look at the beautiful, wonderful thing that is happening and you say, this too shall pass. Because there's always a balance. You always have good and you always have bad. And when the Four of Cups comes up as what do I need to dream bigger in, what do I need to let myself be immersed in, Spirit is saying to you, rest, be calm, have patience, look for peace, and have balance. And in balance, you need to have gratitude, because you have many things to be thankful for, even though right now you're shielding yourself from it and you're focusing on what you wish was coming. Even if you were going to grab that cup, that gift that is going to come your way, clearly, because Jupiter and Saturn conjunction, and this at the beginning, I mean, come on. If you were to grab that right now, this month, you're likely to spill it. You're likely to not use it properly. If all of your manifestations came into your lap right now, you're likely to be like, oh, what am I supposed to do with this? Because you're not in the headspace of full gratitude. And that means saying, hear me on this. That means saying things like, thank you for 2020. Thank you for COVID. What? I know, I said it. But like, thank you for my losses. May they teach me what I need to know. Thank you for my gains. May they teach me what I need to know. Thank you for all the lessons, good and bad. I acknowledge that I hated some of them, but thank you and mean it. And they are saying that is where you need to be right now. That is where, if you immerse yourself in gratitude, for the tiniest little thing. Okay, so here's an example. If I can't find something and I'm like, where is this thing? I can't find it. And I turn around and it's there and I'm like, thank you. Or always make sure you're saying thank you for your food. Or like, right now is a great time to get some water because we've been at this for a little while. And I want to thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for the water. And this sounds ridiculous, but I promise it makes a huge difference. And Spirit is saying to actively do that this month. Okay? 4 cups, 4 weeks. What you need to work on for the first 3 weeks is dream bigger. Imagine yourself grateful. Imagine your manifestations coming true. In the 4th week, the gifts will start coming in. Okay? All right. What obstacles are getting in the way this month? That flew out. And you have the Frog. 2 of Swords. Fear, worry, not sure what's going to happen, don't want to make the decisions. This is stepping away from the decisions, like really not wanting to do the things that you're told you need to do, which, honest to God, like who wants to be grateful for COVID and who wants to look strength in the eye, right? Okay. But the obstacles this month is the 2 of Swords. Watch your communication, watch your words. It's going to be really important that you just double check and don't be blind. Nobody, like the 2 of Swords is traditionally a woman blindfolded with like a long dress on, holding 2 swords crossing her. She's guarding herself, okay? But you don't want to be that person in the dark alley. You don't want to be walking around with 2 swords in a dress and a blindfold and just hacking away at whatever comes your direction. That's not healthy. Nobody wants that. So just make decisions. Like, you might fail. And the relationship might not work. So the money might not be what you want. The move might not happen. So you're human. What's important is that you make the decision and you move forward. Okay? Don't let decision fatigue, don't let stress, distress, Don't let your brain talk through your decisions. Don't overthink this month, okay? Make decisions, move forward. Honestly, like, focus on these, because what is necessary for that, though, is making decisions. If you just sit back on your laurels, if you're manifesting and you're sitting back, nothing's going to come your direction, because this is a card of action and it is a card of words. Make your decisions, say them out loud, mean them, and know that above all else, you can always change your mind. Don't be so guarded, okay? The obstacles this month will be in the Two of Swords. Okay. Now, what is working in our favor this month? Queen of Cups, right side up. Love that energy. Okay, I'm a huge fan of the Queen of Cups energy. It has a very Cancer feel in it. So I'm going to say that coming up this month with the full moon is a fantastic situation. Okay, Queen of Cups energy is, remember, cups are emotion, water. So look to the west this month. Look for answers that, check your astrological chart for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. See if you have any and what house it's in. That will be of benefit to you this month, probably. Okay. Queen of Cups energy is protection. It's a high level of creativity coming in, right? It's that water element just coming in. Trust your intuition, especially if you're trying to make decisions this month. Again, if you work with Hecate or the Morrigan or Caradwin, protective energies are going to be on your side this month. Okay, so if that is an adventure that you're on, think about that. If you have an Orisha of protection this month, they are going to be hearing you. They are going to be working with you. Okay, this card is also your unconscious emotion, what is beneath the surface, right? So the things in your unconscious emotion that come bubbling up to the surface this month will actually be helpful to you. So pay attention to those. This is all about going from a physical feeling situation to making decisions based on intuition, following your gut, letting your unconscious emotion help you. Okay, that will be of benefit to you this month. Okay, and then let's say that you work through all of this, right? What is the overcome out goal? Whoa, let's try those words again. What is the what is the overall outcome if you work through these goals? If we work through these goals heading into 2021. Okay, Knight of Pentacles energy. Interesting. This is horse energy, which is fun. It's earth energy, which is always nice. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. So we like the earth energy. Knight energy is an energy of moving. The knights on the chessboard are the ones that are always moving. They're getting things done. They're moving forward. So you can feel really positive about this card coming up, because it's a feeling of being more prepared. It's a feeling of walking into January in a prepared, kind of efficient, grounded kind of energy, horse energy, if that means anything to you. Okay. And really like seeing the blessings. Okay. This is being practically ambitious, knowing your goals and being like, so for example, like saying, okay, by the end of this month, I want to get this thing and I'm going to make this much money to go get this thing. It's not oh, how do I do that? I can't do that. I can't afford that. It's more of a practical energy of like, I want that. So I'm going to go work for it. It's kind of like a Virgo Taurus energy, right? Sometimes Capricorn, but Taurus Virgo energy where they're like, why wouldn't I go make that money so that I can go do that thing? That's silly. Of course I will. And I might be slow to get it, but I'm going to consistently work and go get it. And that's your energy going into January. Is a little bit more practical, very grounded, but also, you know, Pentacles energy. Knight of Pentacles energy, that is, it's work related, so positive in the wealth field, but also like what you've been manifesting will start to show itself in the real world, because that's what this is. It's down here on the ground, it's come in front of you, right? So as we start to move into, this is crazy how this works out, because I couldn't have planned this better, but like as we work into January, you start to have a year of great luck. You start to see that impossible is actually not real. All things can be possible. You start to see the world at your feet. You start to see this is 2 portals. This is possibly being able to travel a little bit, but I'm not guaranteeing anything with COVID. And Spirit can be funny because sometimes they put the world up when they say travel. They mean you're going to go to the gas station. So, but it is, you know, moving into this space of being on top of things, kind of like he has the whole world in his hands, like having the world in your hands and being like, okay, now what do I do with it? I've pulled on my strength. I've shed what I don't need. I've dealt with those relationships. I've been grateful and the gifts are starting to come in. I've made decisions and I feel good about them, even if some of them don't go the way that I want. I've made them, and that's what I was told to do. I was told to face things and make decisions and be careful with my language because words matter. Alchemy 101. And Queen of Cups energy coming in. Yes, my cup runneth over. I am in charge. I'm putting my tiara on. I'm paying attention to my intuition. What comes out of that is a boom. This beautiful, amazing, grounded Knight of Pentacles, which is just movement forward. It is a slow movement forward. So you go into 2020 a little bit hands up. Nobody's rushing into 2020. I'm sorry, 2021. Everybody's rushing out of 2020. All right, so what spirit animals do we have to work with? What spirit animal messages do we have? Right now I have a 222 on the board, so your angelic message is going to be under 222 for December. What spirit animal message do I have for those who will see this video for December? Overall energy for the month of December. This is not your spirit animal all the time. This is your spirit animal for the month of December. That's me, not spirit. Just because these cards are a little hard for my hands. And I would do it with them laid out on the table, except you can't see. I mean, you would see my hands going over them, but... so I apologize. The shuffling takes a little while. Okay. So we have 3. And we're just going to take them. All 3? Yes. Okay. Some of these will resonate with some of you. Maybe not all of them. Just... Okay, so the first one is Hawk, Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. That's that Queen of Cups energy. There you go. I'm going to try to make sure this is focused. Okay. Next up, Dragon. Supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Gorgeous. Gorgeous energy for the month of December. Woo! And again, if you're working, like I said, this is a Hecate energy. Hecate? I don't know how you say that. I mean, there's like 8 ways. This is a huge, strong energy, guys. Okay? Last but not least, Eagle, Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. Strength card. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. And you have 2 birds this month. okay? Because actually, okay, so let me hold you this first because I will get distracted. Look at this. They're all air. Air here, air there on your obstacles getting in the way, what to use. Bumblebee with air. Owls. Air is going to be your element this month. Communication matters. Words matter. Work with throat chakra energy as well as soul star chakra energy. Okay. Chrysocolla is a great stone for you this month. And if something else calls to you, like angelite or, man, there's so many good ones. If something, Lemurian calcite would be fantastic. If something calls to you this month for your throat chakra meditations, this will be a great meditation for you this month. Okay. Watch out for power struggles. Watch out for conflict. Okay. How you think is what you need to be saying, because your thoughts will help with your manifestations. Flower messages. Sorry, I lose my place, which is why I have the list. Flower messages for December, please. Overall energy. Okay, oh, yikes. Sweet Alyssum. And your word for the month is clarity. Now this is really funny because this is the word I got for the year. So when I do the wheel of the year, I'm interested to see what we get for everybody else's word of the year. And your message is bright paths of understanding will open. Now this card, I'm never sure if it actually focuses, which is why I read it. All right, and let's get you a dark goddess archetype for the month. So what shadow work needs to be done this month for those that will see this video? Okay. Skyla, drama. Stay away from the drama. Stay away from the gossip. If you are one who really, sorry, my candles are reflecting in my window. Can you see her face? I don't know if you can see it. Let's just pretend. See how her hair is all tunneling up and going crazy? It's because she's in a tunnel of chaos and drama under the ocean. Like, she thrives on drama. She looks for chaos. So this month, step away from the drama. And that is social media drama. That is family drama. That is personal emotional drama. That is also self-created, self-sabotage. This shadow work is multi-layered, and it means you really need to pay attention. Like, are you somebody that kind of gets off on the drama? It's okay if you are, but this month you need to focus elsewhere. You need to switch that into gratitude. And is COVID making you just bonkers? Like, do you want to yell at all the people that don't wear masks? Please wear masks. They have a right to their opinion. They do. And they have a right to be out choosing to not. And you're just going to have to be like, I hate that. Okay, I'm going to say something terrible and people are going to get mad at me. Here's another example. Neo-Nazis have a right to get a permit and have a parade and walk down the street. Do they have a right to say nasty things, burn stuff? Like, are there boundaries? Yes. But we have to acknowledge, like, they have a right to their opinion. You have a right to think their opinion is stupid. There's so many of these, right? People have differing perspectives and personalities. I am not saying anyone is correct or not correct. I am not saying that. I am just saying these things create drama. They create drama. And you don't need to be a part of that. You don't need to be a part of that. Like, this is not the month for that. 2020 needs to end without you giving in to the drama. Emotional drama, like, just be like, not today. Just, all of the answers are not today, Satan. That's just, like, on your social media, when you want to be that Kermit the Frog meme and tell people when they're wrong, not today, Satan. Okay? This is not the month for that. Oh God, I hope that, like, don't be mad at me about saying the thing. I'm not saying my personal views. I'm just giving you examples of drama that are, like, really infuriating and can make people get really upset, and how you need to be able to be like, barrier. Ugh. Okay. I just want to be clear that I'm not saying my personal beliefs, and I'm not empowering anyone to any particular beliefs. It's an example of drama. Please understand that. Oh God. Okay. I may have just made a huge mistake. We're going to go with it. Please don't hate me. There's a lot of instances of drama right now, okay? We've got political drama in the States. We've got COVID drama through the whole world. YouTube has makeup drama like 24/7. And I'm not even going to talk about cancel culture. Like, also, I have Netflix drama because they keep canceling shows that I really like. It's frustrating me. Also, can we talk about how Lucifer has no more seasons, apparently? And I really hoped they had changed their mind on that. And I'm sad, because that's a fantastic show. And now there's no Supernatural. There's no Charmed. There's no Lucifer. There's no vampire shows. There's nothing. There's no occult anything, except maybe The Order. Anyway, have I saved myself? I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I appreciate you spending time with me. Stay away from the drama. Okay, that's really all I was trying to say, is this month that will be your obstacle. There will be heightened levels of people fighting this change and not seeing the good, okay? Focus here. See the good. And, you know, do good things. Be happy. It's gonna be a crazy month, y'all. I hope that all of your manifestations start to fall into your lap, and that this reading has been helpful to you. And I do wish all of you many, many blessings. Yes. Thank you.